what do you expect when he gets back? He's going to get back on Saturday. What's this offense going to look like?
Well, I don't know yet, and I think the most important person in all this is President Donald Trump. He's coming off of a trip which is historic, a trip where he was disciplined, where he didn't tweet randomly, where Spicer wasn't holding various press gaggles. They stuck to the messages they wanted to send. They established a disciplined, planned approach. If the president comes home and remains disciplined, if he's willing to be the leader of a team rather than just somebody who goes off on his own whenever he feels like it, he could become very formidable. And my advice to him then would be, you get a guy the caliber of a Dave Bossie and a Corey Lewandowski, let them do the fighting. You go out and talk about jobs, you talk about health care, you talk about infrastructure, you bring the country together, you're the positive creator of these things, and stick within the boundaries of working with the team, and don't get off on all this stuff. I mean,
sounds just like Donald Trump, just like Donald Trump.
Well, he's got a big, I mean, this is a big decision.
No, but let me take you through a scenario, because here's what's going to happen. After he gets back, we're going to see James Comey testify. It's not going to happen as quickly as we thought, right? So he will testify. We know that one of the big problems was when he started to speak out about his side of the story, the president kept poking the bear, calling him a nut job, you know, calling him names behind his back. So this time he's going to have to rein that in. He's going to have to say, I'm not going to address this.
Look,
this is a matter
I have two
Is he going to do that?
I have two pieces of radical advice. One, turn off the television.
Yeah.
Because
he has
Trump,
them everywhere, as you know.
Well, and Trump reacts to it. I mean, it's fine to look at it for information. It's really self-destructive to allow yourself to dance to their tune. Two, when you have one channel that's 93-7 negative, according to the Harvard study, cancel the daily press briefings. These people are not reporters; they're attackers. Why would you give them an hour every day to try to figure out clever ways to attack Spicer? It doesn't get you on message.
That's a good point. How do you think that's going to look? Because I think we all know you can't.
Who cares?
You can cancel the daily press briefing, but I don't know that that's a good approach. But do you see fewer news conferences? Do you see him come out a little bit more often and address issues?
Why do it as a news conference? If he wants to give a speech, give a speech. If he wants to go on Facebook, go on Facebook. If he wants to sit in the Oval Office and talk to the American nation, presidents can make news.
But he handles it well when he gets out there and answers questions with the press.
He does handle it well, but he doesn't necessarily handle it well on his topics. I mean, it doesn't help him to be tactically clever on a topic that gets him off. And his topics are simple. We need to pass health care. We need to create jobs. We need to build infrastructure. We need to cut back on red tape. He needs to remember what messages he's trying to send and measure his weekly performance against getting across his messages.
Necessarily in reaction mode.
The fact that he's able to beat these folks, which he can, I mean, no question in my mind, Donald Trump versus 10 or 15 reporters is not a fair fight. He'll just beat them. But he doesn't necessarily beat them in a way that helps him.